My goal is I don't charge people money for trading. I don't ask you to pay me. I teach you for free. I help you for free. Even if you need money, I give. You know what I did there by me? I bought phones. I told the people there's a lot of underprivileged children. You understand? Finishing school, but they're clever. So come in. Here's a phone. I'll teach you to trade.
Yeah.
Use my phone. Make money for yourself.
Yeah.
Trade.
Right.
Team Sham, FX Cartel.
Education. Yeah.
Imagine it's basically telling a virgin, come here. I'm taking you to a whole house. You're not telling him what to do. You understand?
Yeah.
You're taking a man to a whole house to take a shake.
Yeah.
Teach them how to do it, not what to do.
What to do? Correct.
Because telling them do this is easy. Showing them how to do it, it's a different story.
Yeah.
We make Forex easy for you.
It's not even hard because people think that most of the time they're like, what do I say? What do I do? What do I say? They're asking me questions. What's your leverage? Now, we teach you everything. You understand? So you know also that if you got a 500 rand, you can't go max margin to 500 rand. You understand?
Yeah.
Take a 0.1 and hold it to 100 rand or 200 and then that's what you do.
Yeah.
But because they see us max margining, opening a 10 lot or a 5 lot or whatever, they see we're making 30, 40 grand. Look, the other day in my group, a guy took a 700 rand to 36 grand. I was like, your mother said, I'm going to rob you.
FX Cartel is the leading provider of information and resource for Forex traders.
Look at this guy in Cape Town. How much he charge for that thing? That guy went to charge 50 grand for a
For a course.
I'll go lubricate his whole body for 50
Yeah.
grand.
But it's still, I've seen courses for 250,000.
Yeah, but to do what?
Exactly.
To do what? What you gonna go do on a course? You even if we give you the course, you're not gonna understand it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna understand it. I can give you a strategy 100 times a day, but if I don't explain it to you, what you gonna do?
We offers tools and advice to help traders take more informed decisions when entering the market through an objective view of the market.
From believer as well, as much as we know that we're evolving towards AI. But I believe that you need to know the skill yourself. Becoming an independent trader, also don't rely on these groups, groups or AI bots and things. If you have a strategy, stick to your strategy, learn your strategy.
Our mission is to be the industry leader provider of information and resources for Forex traders, providing an objective view of the markets.
Fuck. I got shot, fuck.
Yeah.
But I got shot for nothing.
Yeah.
Look, what happened is, when I got shot, there's no Colombians or whoever shot me. My own people shot me.
I'm the host, Devo. Welcome to the FX Cartel podcast. Today we have a special guest, Mr. Zulu from Zulu Trading, and the Cartel family, Sham and Mo. Welcome. Thank you for coming through. So, how did you get into the trading industry? What was your journey like? Where did you start from?
I started Forex because of another guy in Cape Town, like he was doing investments and shit like that. So I took an interest to it, but then obviously he turned out to be a scammer. He scammed over a couple of 100 million from the people of Cape Town. And then I just ventured on my own. And then I started with another friend of mine in Durban. But I started on my own. And then from there, I started learning slowly. And then I came up to my own thing. And from there, it just went rocketing.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Scamming in South Africa has become a big thing.
Yeah, we know. That's why we catch and fuck them up.
Yeah. So South Africans are like a vulnerable nation.
Look, at the end of the day, why we trading? If we learn something, pass it to the next person. Like my goal is, I don't charge people money for trading.
Yeah.
I don't ask you to pay me. I teach you for free. I help you for free. Even if you need money, I give. You know what I did there by me? I bought phones. I told the people, there's a lot of underprivileged children. You understand? Finishing school, but they're clever. So come in. Here's a phone. I'll teach you to trade.
Yeah.
Use my phone. Make money for yourself.
Yeah.
Trade.
Right?
Throw your money. buy yourself a phone and then just carry on the journey. You know what I mean? It's not hard.
So freedom.
But you can't help people if they don't want help. Now, everyone's mentality about Forex is scam.
Yeah.
You understand? Because they don't understand it, they don't want to know it.
Yeah.
Now, you just show the people, look here, come sit by me one day. I made a 5 grand. You know, I told the guy in December, 5 grand, 1.6 million he withdrew in February.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
5,000, he borrowed 5,000 rand. He borrowed 5 grand. His first week he made 60. He took the 60 to 200, 200 to 600, 600 to 1 bar, 1 bar to 1.6. I said, hey, para, draw. Withdraw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't change your life, but you need to have a drive for it.
Yeah.
You're not going to you can get rich overnight, but you don't need to. Because you're going to get rich now, you think, I made this money fast, I can make it again, buy everything gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost a lot. I made $360,000 in one trade. You remember that, Shab?
Yeah, I remember that.
I made it in the morning, I lost it at night.
Yeah.
So, you can make money, but you just need to learn. Everybody's greed, man, because everyone thinks what the other Forex people are doing is Ferrari, Lamborghini. Look at that mother chud in Durban, Mama Beach. What's his name? Don't say his name, I'll say his name later.
Yeah.
Open a broker, take the people's money, close the broker. Open a new broker. You understand? People don't have trust me. That's why we rather go with the international companies than the local companies. We all got robbed already by companies.
100%.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Just get something genuine and make sure you want to learn, because you can take a 200 to 5 grand every day. Am I right or wrong?
100%.
I do it.
100%, yep.
I took 100 to 2 grand the other day. After blue 2 grand, took 100 to 2 grand again.
Yeah.
Got recovered.
And that's what we teach them at FX Cartel as well. You take a small investment, you make something
make-
200
look here,
bucks,
if
300,
you-
500 bucks a day.
If you're telling yourself, okay, I've got a 200 rand, right? You can take your 200 to 500 rand. You can take your 500 rand to a grand.
Yeah.
You can take your grand to 2 grand. On a Friday, take your 4 grand, your 2 grand to 4 grand, and 5 grand. 20K a month, who's going to give you that?
Yeah.
100%.
But if you start with the 200 rand, 200 to 500, Monday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, 500 to a grand. Tuesday, Wednesday,
Compounding.
2 grand, 4 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday, you should do it 8 to 10 grand. It's a salary.
100%.
Yeah.
You don't have to trade the whole day. People think you must sit and watch a chart the whole day. Nah. Put in your trade. Make your daily target 500 to a grand. Out, leave it for the next day.
Yeah.
The reason why people lose in Forex is because they made 1,000 rand so easy, they think they can make it 10
They can
times.
make it. Yeah.
You understand? The more you trade, the more you're risking yourself to losses.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Trade once a day.
That's
But
it.
take a night the other day.
Yeah.
Not hard.
Yeah.
Now you make a grand, you lose 5 grand, you cry all week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where the greed part comes in as well, is that a lot of traders, when they start experiencing some little bit of money here, they start saying, okay, I can take more trades and make more money. And that's the thing, as you said, like, you know, when you trade more often, you put yourself more at risk. And that's what, like, a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah, basically you're exposing yourself.
But
Take
you
your
know,
one trade,
but you must understand, how did everyone come into Forex? What's the main goal about Forex now in our country? Everyone that's posting Ferraris, Louis Vuitton, Lamborghini,
Yeah.
mansions or yachts,
Yeah.
here, they're selling you a lie.
Yeah.
Their fucking bank accounts is on 500,000.
Yeah.
Mind
Yeah.
it. You understand?
Yeah.
They also so dry, you can't even lube it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So they're selling you a fake dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, who wanna make? You look here, if you tell me I can make 1 million rand, right now, give it to me in paper. Guarantee me I'll make 1 million rand.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah.
It's not
Exactly.
like get
And-
rich quick scheme.
Yeah.
You can get rich quick, but first apply the knowledge.
Yeah.
100%. That's all.
Education.
You understand?
Education. Yeah.
Imagine it's basically telling a virgin, come here, I'm taking you to a whorehouse. You're not telling him what to do. You understand?
Yeah.
You're taking a man to a whorehouse to take a shake.
Yeah.
Teach them how to do it, not what to do.
What to do.
Correct.
Because telling them do this is easy. Showing them how to do it, it's a different story.
Yeah.
I can tell you buy gold at 29,100. Am I right or wrong? But I can show you when gold comes to close to that range and you see it makes it, you understand, make a wick or something, sell it.
Yeah.
Because it's a retrace.
Yeah.
You understand? Now you say, okay, when gold go there, sell it. Now this person doesn't know. He'll wait for that number, exact number, he'll wait for the whole day.
No, exactly.
Then you go ping pong there one way and then
Yeah.
we can't tell people, look here, come here. Give me your 1,000 rands and give me your 1,000 rand, give me a strategy, and you don't reply to the people for 6 months.
That's so
You know, the
That's very true. Yeah.
people, not everybody is clued up with a cell phone. We can tell them, hey, buy gold now, they'll be like, buy gold now, bah, you go buy now. Do
Mm.
you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they lose, they come and cry, "Hey, but you scare me."
Yeah.
We didn't scare me. We never give you proper knowledge.
Mm.
That's true.
You understand? And you must remember, the people that's coming to learn Forex now is those people that don't have jobs. They need an income, they have families, you understand?
Yes.
For them to make 100 rand a day,
It's a
it's
lot
even
for
good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you get this mother chuds all over here buying these Ferraris, Lamborghinis, this, that, Louis Vuitton, what? 1,000 rand for the group. What the group is doing?
Mm.
Sending 3 signals, your account is minus. Why? Broker got the PNL
Yeah.
with them. The
Exactly.
more they use, the more you get paid.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
No, you are,
Brokers and
definitely.
PNL bullshit
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, so it's lovely to hear that you're obviously out there for the community, and you're obviously looking from a broader perspective of helping the guys that are less fortunate. So like when you say you teach like some of your students like how to trade and stuff, what are those specific things?
What you mean by this specific thing? I called it, if anybody wants to learn, I've got a group. I've got
Okay.
over 3,000 students with me.
Right.
I've got Telegram, I've got Kendra, I've got Aliyah, I've got Lee, I've got Shawnik. You understand? Sometimes I've got Sham. So if I
Yeah.
need help, she, brah. Maji,
Yeah.
Zach, they all help.
Yeah.
Maji will come in the group, right? This is how you register your accounts.
Mhm.
Understand? La, 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 la. Carry on. Right from there, they go to the beginner group. Lee will tell them, okay, so this is how you buy and sell. This is how you fund your account. You understand? So we teach you from the basic to what you need to know. And from there, it's easy because we're teaching you step by step. You're doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it becomes easier instead of telling them, okay, you're in my group now, buy gold here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Basically, they taught from manning that app, how to open, close trade, set stop loss, TPs,
Yeah.
getting the foundation set for them so that they can take it to the next step.
Mm.
And it's not even hard because people think that most of the time they're like, what do I say? What do I do? What do I say? They're asking me questions. What's your leverage? Now, we teach you everything. You understand? So you know also that if you got a 500 rand, you can't go max margin to 500 rand. You understand?
Yeah.
Take a 0.1 and hold it to 100 rand or 200 rand. Then that's what you do.
Yeah.
100%.
But because they see us max margining, opening a 10 lot or a 5 lot or whatever, they see we're making 30, 40 grand. Look, the other day in my group, a guy took a 700 rand to 36 grand. I was like, your mother said I'm going to rob you. But you understand?
Yeah.
But we're happy for you.
Of course.
And then we get the other people. Look at this guy in Cape Town. How much he charge for that thing? That guy wanted to charge 50 grand for a
Oh, yeah. For a
yeah.
course.
I'll go lubricate his whole body for 50
Yeah.
grand.
50. But that's still, I've seen courses for 250,000.
Yeah, but to do what?
Exactly.
To do what? What you gonna go do on a course? You even if we give you the course, you're not gonna understand it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna understand that.
Yeah.
I can give you a strategy 100 times a day, but if I don't explain it to you, what you gonna do? That's why people are losing money left, right, and center.
Correct.
Yeah.
You must remember they're already desperate because this is what they have. They don't have more than
More
this.
than that.
After this, there's nothing.
100%.
You understand?
Correct.
So they're so careful to even they go in a 10 rand drawdown, they get worried.
Yeah.
You understand? You need to explain to them everything. Look here, you get drawdown, you understand? You can go into big profit and come down and blow your account because you don't put a stop loss at entry. Do you understand? People don't understand these things. People think they're just going to come here, put in 1,000 rand, bah, jackpot 5 grand.
Yeah.
And nobody's giving them risk management.
That's
The only thing you're telling them is, did you pay a monthly fee? 350, 1,000 rand, 900 rand. Did you pay? Pay. They paid. What they got in return?
true.
A blown account.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I've got a robot. I've got a $250,000 robot.
Right.
I don't use it.
Okay.
I've got indicators. My indicators is 99% accurate.
Right. So I'm a strong believer as well, as much as we know that we're evolving towards AI. But I believe that you need to know the skill yourself. Become an
100%.
independent trader. Also, don't rely on these groups, signal groups, or AI bots and things. If you have a strategy, stick to your strategy, learn your strategy, get the education about it, and have a skill set, because that skill set can be passed down in generations. You can now, your wife can trade, your kids can trade. My son trades. My son's now 14 years old. He's trading.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a skill. You can make money when you want to, how you
My
want
my
to.
wife is trading.
Yeah.
She makes she's trading. She making 1 grand
Yeah.
every second third day for herself. She's trying. Alia makes her 500 rand a day.
Yeah.
Yumna doesn't trade.
Yeah.
You understand? Look, but there's nothing wrong with it. Ayan, my 9-year-old, he trades on a demo account. He showed me he got $3,000. I'm like, I should find you, mother. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah. No, for sure.
Trading, look, Forex is the new. You understand?
Definitely.
It is.
Yeah.
It's the in thing now. The whole world is trading.
Yeah.
Look at Donald Trump. What did mother did? He opened a meme coin. Overnight, it must say boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand?
100%.
To teach people, look, you can teaching someone to make a 500 rand a day. It's a salary at the end of the month.
100%.
You understand? Now imagine you, your wife, your child, all of you are trading. You are doing the exact same thing. Each one is making a 500 rand.
500 rand. Yeah.
At the end of the month, how much you have?
Compounded 11 grand a month.
Yeah.
20 days of trading, 500 rand a day. How much is that? 10 grand. 10 times 3 is 30.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
You make 30 grand from a 1,500 rand.
Yeah.
Some people have risk management into them because they don't have anything else to lose.
To lose. Yeah.
Other people just want to throw in to make double so they can go in and have a 3,000 bottle of, I don't know what, that alcohol in the club. And tomorrow the arseholes is broke,
Yeah.
selling their phones, techies, and their neighbor.
Yeah, to try and make that money
Yeah.
back. Yeah. Yeah, look, and the big thing, well, what we teach our students as well is like compounding. You have to learn how to compound your account, or even your profits rather. Because it's so important. You're not gonna make money if you're risking your profits every day. It's crazy how some people think that, okay, I think they look at Sham and some of the other guys and they're like, okay, I want to be like that. But as you said, like, don't look at us, do your thing, and make.
Yeah, we learned our
make-
lessons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
learned
paid
it.
the school fees.
We paid for the school
We
fees,
trying to help
100%.
them.
We pay school fees, university fees, tolling tax, everything.
Yeah, yeah. Especially we all experienced traders and stuff like that. And we went through that process of paying the cheap school, or not expensive school fees.
How much school fees you paid?
My story is a bit hectic, but yeah,
How much you paid?
probably over 25K. But that was actually a scam. No, that was more a scam.
How much?
You pay 25K for a
For
course,
mentorship,
it's,
yeah.
For a mentorship.
Yeah, that was not obviously blowing accounts here and there. I'm not going to mention names. I'll tell you after. No, 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 it's okay. Yeah, so we paid mentorship and stuff like that, and we got nothing out of it. So we all had our fair share of.
I've never paid for a mentorship. I found it treated him. I won't lie. I found it treated him.
Yeah.
Show me what you do, I'll show you what I do.
That's it.
Finish.
Yeah.
If you're doing the right thing, you won't have a problem.
Yeah,
But if you take people's money, I'll come bamba you by your house, finish it, klar. How can you rob someone that don't have?
True. That's so true.
How can you take money from someone that don't have?
yeah,
100%.
Imagine a beggar come to your house and ask you for bread and you tell him, give me a 2 rand. Make it make sense?
yeah,
Or you give him a bread, he must give you a cool drink.
Yeah.
That's the life we live in today.
yeah.
That's true.
That's very true. Yeah,
Don't rob people that don't have. Rather teach them to do something. One day, if they become better than you, they'll help you. Our people don't think like it. Most of these Forex gurus and these mentorships and all this stuff, you think they're successful. They're not really. They don't even try.
Yeah.
They got their live demo accounts. They got 500 people in the group charging 350 a month.
yeah.
What do they need to do?
Yeah, that's
They're selling you signals, they're stealing from somebody else's
100%
group.
Making money off the signal groups.
Yeah.
And
They taking your money, paying another signal provider, taking his stuff, sharing with you, eating free money.
Yeah.
True.
Because if you have 1,000 people in one group and you get signals all day, you take the signal, put it there, 350. Hey, this guy's good, man. He's very good. He's a good trader. That mother no fuck all. His balls is bluer than yours. But he saw opportunity.
opportunity.
He took it.
He's robbing the people.
Yeah, but you're making a match. Huh?
Yeah.
But he's selling you the dream.
There's a lot of them out there.
He's buying the dream so hard. He already bought his first two Ferraris in his mind.
Now Lamborghini.
Meanwhile, he's selling his house
yeah.
also. You understand?
No,
That's how everybody get carried away because, look, I personally, I ban my people from posting flashy cars. Do not take investments. I specifically tell the people, do not give us money to trade for you. Invest in yourself
Yeah.
because tomorrow I'm not there. You know what to do.
Yeah.
Correct.
Teach the people to trade with themselves. Don't say, okay, give me here, we're going to split 50-50. Okay, we're going to split 50-50. When you lose, you're going to give me 50% back.
Yeah. So there as well, I'm sure. How many scammers have you got? You're a big social media influencer.
Oh, I got over 900 fake accounts, bro.
Yeah.
But I tell the people, I'll
Yeah.
never message you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you hear me say, hey, how are you? How long you been my fan? Huh?
Yeah.
They said my wife a message. They asked me my wife, how long is my wife a fan? You know what I'm saying? She fed in my balls one way. You understand?
100%.
Some people phone me, they say, I gave the guy 80 grand. I said, for what? You gave 80,000?
Yeah.
You gave a guy, you never even get in a phone call with me.
Yeah. You gave it over.
You gave it over.
over
And not
for-
one
for
time,
SMS. for
over a
DM.
period, 5 grand, 6 grand. I'm like, if you learned the first 3 times, you never get the return. Open your eyes.
True.
These
Yeah.
people, they go broke.
Yeah, it's just becoming too much there on social media now. All the fake accounts. I've got also a good couple.
The main thing about Forex is the scammers, man. That's why people are scared.
Yes.
It's the scammers.
Yeah.
But you see, and that's why it's voices, my voice, your voice, good voices, trusted voices in the industry that need to come out here and voice their voices.
I post videos. I tell the people, look, don't listen to the nonsense because I will never ever DM you. Why must I force you to come learn to trade by me for free?
Yeah.
100%.
Doesn't make
It
sense.
Doesn't make sense.
I must force you, beg you, please come and learn to trade. For what?
It's true.
Yeah.
If you message me, I'll tell you, click the link in my bio and learn.
Yeah.
It's not so hard, but if you don't want to learn, I'm not going to force you. Anyone is welcome in my groups. Do you understand? Just don't. You know, I have people in my group now the other day. They're sitting in my group, posting their groups, and they're charging 150 for signals that they're stealing from my group.
Sure.
In my free group,
Crazy.
Yeah.
the people are going to a paid group to get the same signal I'm giving for free.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, so there's obviously a lot of speculation. Social media influencer and stuff like that. You obviously went through something recently, and did that affect anything in the way people trust you?
When I got shot, fucked. I got shot, fucked.
Yeah.
But I got shot for nothing.
Yeah.
Look, what happened is, when I got shot, there's no Colombians or whoever shot me. My own people shot me. Someone very close to us shot me because his brain was in the sky. Do you understand? Nevertheless, the broker I was with abandoned me because they said that they can't be affiliated to me because I got shot. So I'm like, I got shot. I never shoot anybody. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I never do anything wrong.
Yeah.
I helped everyone. Whatever happened to me happened, but God is great.
Yeah.
Understand? I woke up out of a coma in 4 days and I walked into the hospital like nothing happened. So they didn't stand with me. You understand? They're standing with numbers. They'll never have a number in Cape Town again.
Yeah.
You understand? Loyalty and trust is a very big thing for me, my brother.
100%.
I come from the streets. You understand? If I can't trust you, I can't speak to you.
It's true.
If you can lie to me, you can steal from me, you can kill me.
100%.
Oh,
Understand?
100%.
Yeah.
You'll know what you must know. You street and city, you must know. You'll have first-hand experience. You'll start with something with people, and they put stick in the bums.
Yeah.
You'll understand?
100%.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
I'll be happy if you're making $1 million right next to me. Even if I make a 10 grand, I'll be happy you make $1 million or 5 million, 10 million. Do you understand? Because you deserved it. You worked for it.
100%.
Don't say we sit on the phone and do nothing all day. We sit on our asses and we trade. It takes time. Do you know how much? You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
Sleepless nights, sitting till 4 o'clock in the morning, charting, scanning. It's not easy. The money don't just come. If you make one fuck up there, you put your finger in everybody's asses for 100 rand.
Yeah.
100%. We get calls 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Market open. Hey, what do you think?
What do you
Shaq?
think?
Is this thing buying? Is it selling? Must I still hold?
Yeah.
It's not easy, but it's what we chose to do. To have open
100%.
transparency. Our numbers are all available there. People can phone us at any time. We're there to assist.
Yeah.
Me also. That's all we want to look here.
Yeah.
I don't need to do this. I don't need nobody's money.
100%.
I don't need nobody's money. I turned my entire building into a free academy. Do you understand?
A running business before.
I had a
Into a
coordination. I
academy.
closed a coordination. I opened a Forex institute for the less privileged people to come in and trade for free because why? They don't have 500 rand to pay you for mentorship. Rather take their 500 rand, rather tell them, okay, I'll teach you, put your 500 in here, trade and pay me every time you make. But no, you want your money first. So you'll get paid, they'll learn, and they fucked.
True.
Yeah.
Why not help someone make something of themselves, and then once they're up, they'll be like, you know what, I owe everything to this man. Let me give him something nice.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
No, definitely.
Prayer.
People don't think like it, brother. Do you know, in my religion, whether you feed one person or you feed 1,000 people, the blessing is the same.
Oh, 100%.
You understand? The blessing doesn't change. Sometimes the blessing of that one person is worth more than 1,000.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
It's very true. 100%.
Don't worry about what you can benefit from somebody. You don't need to benefit from anybody.
That's true.
There's a lot of forex traders out there. A lot.
Yeah.
There's people that are so poor that they don't even have a phone. But put them in front of a laptop now.
Yeah.
They program you shit. They program you in a laptop.
Yeah.
No, you're right. 100%.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And it's always come from a black community, color community, because why? They always look down. No one gives them a chance.
Yeah.
Look at Messiah. Where he came from and where he is today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
No one gave him anything to say, hey, go do your thing. Am I right or wrong? That man learned, he paid, he learned because he had a drive for it.
Yeah.
Today he's
I
successful.
was hungry.
Yeah. So you obviously your target audience is obviously the less fortunate, but
Yeah.
if somebody that has money and wants to trade with you, is it still something that you're open to?
No,
or
it's just you can take your money and go gamble at the casino. Because that's what they're going to come do there. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
A man with money won't come there to learn. He's come there to make 10 times what he have. He won't want to listen to you because he's got money. He say, I can lose 100 now. But when you lose 500 every day and you have nothing left, you say, you scammed us. Am I right or wrong? Someone who has money won't come to learn. You want to put big and think you can make big.
Yeah.
Oh, you're 100%
very
You
true.
understand?
Yeah.
Then look, a millionaire won't come to you and say, yeah, I'm going to fund my account with the 2 grand because I want to make it 10 grand.
Yeah.
What's the 2 grand? He's paying that for chips and sweets.
Yeah.
He's going to put 500 to make 10, to make 100,000, but then you lose all 500,000. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't let the rich people influence you. Because when they got so much money, they just want to make more and more. Enough is never enough.
That's true.
Do you understand?
100%.
We'll get someone with a 10 grand, they'll risk 1,000 rand 5 times a day. You get someone with a million rand, he'll risk the whole million rand to make 100 grand.
Yeah. So true. Huh?
You're so true.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. It's something that we all experience. We all, when we have extra money, sometimes we like taking some risks. So exactly what you're saying. When you have more money, hey, it's fine. Let me just chance it.
And
Let
when
me
you
just
don't have
chance it. When you don't have it, exactly.
When they
Then-
level is
yeah.
trading 0.1.
Exactly. Yeah.
More one lots.
No more one lots, yeah. Actual fact, they go onto NASDAQ or US 30 and 0.01 on there. Yeah. So if you had to give either your younger self or maybe somebody, one of your viewers watching today, some advice, what would be that advice?
Don't be greedy. Don't listen to what they telling you. Because they don't have what you have. You understand?
Yeah.
They paid the price, they learned the lessons,
Yeah.
they con and scheme their way to what they have today. Do you understand? No successful show me one successful forex trader, please show me one. Show me one. They buying Lamborghinis and Ferraris, they open brokers, they never trade the money. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. It's generated from the.
They open brokers, they never trade the money.
Yeah.
And where's the brokers today?
Gone. Closed.
Yeah.
Overnight.
They change your name.
Yeah.
Why?
You wake up one morning, open your laptop, this IP cannot be found.
That's what
But they still posting big driving.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Don't listen, look, don't, you know, society works like this. What they see is what they want.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's true.
Youngsters today see another youngster in an M3, you'll be like,
I want that.
that is money, that's that. You understand? Then they go do stupid shit to get what they, you understand?
Yeah.
But if you gave it a thought and you tried, you'll get there one day. You don't have to get it today.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, money is like woman. The more you chase them,
Yeah.
the more they run. Once you got them, they go from hand to hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money goes hand to hand, woman goes man to man.
Yeah.
You can't claim 100 note. Show me you claim 100 note. Write your name on there. Even though your name is on that note, it will still never be yours.
Yeah.
It's true. That's so true.
So true. Eh?
Don't chase money. Chase happiness. You understand?
I think that's the biggest downfall that most traders have is greed.
Mm.
And that's where they slice. They fall short, greed, and then suddenly now their spirits, oh no, I'm in my account. This thing doesn't work for me. But why? You over leveraged your account.
Yeah.
You was greedy. You know, if you stuck to your strategy, your trading plan, your risk management, your journaling, simple rules in place, stick to it, tick it off, ticks all the boxes, take your trade, done for the day.
Yeah.
Done.
Mm.
But I think it's only human as well.
Mm.
Yeah, you know, that I want more.
Yeah.
I want more.
So not necessarily I want more. It's like, this was easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But it was easy because you got a good entry. Now, you closed your good entry to open the exact same entry 500 pips later, just for it to go retest there, blow your account,
Blow your
and go
account.
where you wanted to.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Mm.
If you got a low entry and you're in profits, don't close it. Put stop loss at entry, put stop loss in a bit of profits, let the thing run.
Yeah.
Don't enter, close, close, because you're taking 200-300 rand every entry and close, but you're been 10 grand up.
Mm.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah, take partials,
Yeah.
get to your TP1, take your partial stop loss at entry and run, or you can then do trailing stop loss.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Zulu, for joining us. And, we know you don't do this often, so thank you for joining us, sharing your insights. And, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Need to shoot film, your podcast home.